Hello, my friends. Today I want to start with something important. Did you know that your energy levels don't have to decline just because you've passed 60? That's right, the fatigue, the afternoon slumps, the feeling that you just can't keep up anymore, none of that is inevitable. In fact, I have incredible news. There are simple movements, things you probably do every day without thinking about them, that when done correctly can add 10 extra years of vibrant energy to your life. These aren't complicated exercises or exhausting routines. They're natural movements that your body was designed to do, but most of us have forgotten how to do them properly. Now, stay with me because these aren't some fancy techniques that require special equipment or training. These are movements you can start doing today, right in your own home. And I promise, if you listen to this advice, you'll feel the difference in just weeks. But wait, it gets even better. I've saved the most powerful movement for last. It's one that not only boosts your energy levels but also improves your brain function and heart health. Trust me, you won't want to miss that one. So before we dive in, I want to ask you this. Have you felt your energy declining? Maybe you can't garden as long as you used to, or playing with the grandkids leaves you exhausted? If the answer is yes, then this is the video you've been waiting for. Let's make a promise right now, to ourselves and to our loved ones, that we'll do everything we can to stay energized, active, and fully engaged with life. Are you ready? Let's jump in. Why energy fades after 60? Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why you don't have the same energy you had in your 40s or 50s? Why simple tasks that once felt effortless now leave you feeling drained? That's not just in your head, there's a scientific reason for it. You see, as we age, our bodies go through a process called mitochondrial dysfunction. Mitochondria are the tiny powerhouses in your cells that produce energy. Starting around age 50, these mitochondria become less efficient, producing less energy and more waste products. By the time you hit 60, your mitochondria might be producing up to 50% less energy than when you were younger. That's a staggering number. And it's the reason why so many older adults feel that afternoon fatigue or the need for more recovery time. But here's the part most people don't know. Your body's energy production system responds dramatically to movement. That's right, specific types of movement can actually rejuvenate your mitochondria, helping them produce more energy more efficiently. Let me explain it like this. Imagine your energy system is like a garden. Without proper care, the soil becomes depleted. The plants wither, and everything slows down. But with the right attention, the right movements, you can revitalize that garden, bringing it back to full bloom. It starts subtly at first. Maybe you notice you need more breaks during daily activities, or you find yourself saying, "I'm too tired," more often. But over time, the changes become more dramatic. Activities you once enjoyed, travel, dancing, even walking around the neighborhood, start to feel like too much effort. But here's something even more alarming. When your energy declines, it's not just about feeling tired. Studies show that low energy levels in older adults are directly linked to an increased risk of depression, cognitive decline, and loss of independence. In fact, energy levels are one of the strongest predictors of quality of life after 60. That's a hard truth to hear, isn't it? But here's the good news. You're not powerless against this decline. Energy loss is not a one-way street. In fact, with the right movements, you can rebuild and strengthen your energy production systems, no matter your age. Let me share a quick story. There's a woman named Eleanor, 74 years old, who struggled with low energy for years. She'd stopped traveling because it exhausted her, and even hosting family dinners felt overwhelming. But when she started incorporating these 7 key movements into her daily routine, her transformation was incredible. Within months, she was planning trips again, cooking for her family, and even taking up gardening, something she thought she'd never have the energy for again. Now I want you to think about your own energy levels. Are they where you want them to be? Do you feel vibrant and ready to embrace each day? If you've noticed even the smallest signs of energy decline, don't ignore them. Because the earlier you act, the better the results. So are you ready to take action? Great. In the next section, I'll reveal the 7 powerful movements that can help you reclaim your energy and vitality for years to come. And trust me, You'll want to stay until the end because the last one might just surprise you. Let's keep going. Movement number 1. The morning stretch, your energy awakener. The first movement that can transform your energy levels is something so simple you might be surprised. A proper morning stretch. This isn't just any stretch, but a specific sequence that awakens your body and jump starts your energy system first thing in the morning. Here's why this movement is so incredible. During sleep, your muscles tighten, circulation slows, and your nervous system goes into a restful state. A proper morning stretch sends signals throughout your entire body that it's time to generate energy. It's like flipping on all the switches in your power plant at once. The key is to stretch in a way that activates your energy meridians, the pathways through which energy flows in your body according to traditional Eastern medicine. When you stretch properly, you're essentially clearing these pathways, allowing energy to flow more freely. Here's how to do it. Upon waking, stay in bed and begin with a full body stretch. Extend your arms above your head, point your toes, and gently arch your back. Hold this for 10 seconds while taking deep breaths. Then, slowly roll to your side and sit up at the edge of your bed. Now, reach your arms up toward the ceiling, interlacing your fingers, and turn your palms upward. Gently lean to the right, holding for 5 seconds, then to the left. Finish by letting your arms fall slowly to your sides while taking 3 deep breaths. This simple 60-second routine does something remarkable. It increases blood flow to your muscles and brain, releases stiffness that accumulated overnight, and signals your mitochondria to start producing energy at full capacity. Let me share a quick fact that will make you think. Studies show that people who start their day with a proper stretch experience up to 30% more energy in the morning hours compared to those who don't. That's a significant difference for such a simple movement. The beauty of this movement is that it requires no special equipment, no training, and very little time, yet the benefits are immediate and substantial. Many of my older clients report that this simple morning routine has replaced their need for that second cup of coffee. So tomorrow morning, before you even get out of bed, remember this stretch. It's your first opportunity of the day to tell your body, today, we're going to have energy. It's such a small action, but I promise you'll feel the difference right away. Movement number 2. The breath walk, your natural energy booster. The second movement that can dramatically increase your energy is something I call the breath walk. This isn't just ordinary walking. It's walking with a specific breathing pattern that synchronizes with your steps to maximize oxygen intake and energy production. Here's why this movement is so powerful. Every cell in your body needs oxygen to produce energy. As we age, our breathing tends to become more shallow, which means less oxygen reaches our cells. This directly impacts how much energy our mitochondria can produce. The breath walk corrects this problem in the most natural way possible. The technique is simple but remarkably effective. As you walk, breathe in deeply through your nose for 4 steps. Then exhale fully through your mouth for the next 4 steps. The key is to make your breathing rhythmic and deliberate, matching it precisely to your walking pace. This pattern does something amazing. It increases oxygen saturation in your bloodstream by up to 10%, delivering more fuel to your cellular powerhouses. It also stimulates your vagus nerve, which helps activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for rest, recovery, and energy conservation. Try this for just 10 minutes a day, preferably outdoors where the air is fresh. You don't need to walk fast or far. Consistency matters more than intensity here. Many people find that mid-morning or early afternoon is the perfect time, especially if that's when you typically experience an energy dip. Here's a story that shows the power of this simple movement. Robert, a 67-year-old retiree, had been struggling with afternoon fatigue for years. He would need a nap every day around 2 p.m., which disrupted his ability to enjoy full days with his family. When he started incorporating the breath walk into his routine, taking just 10 minutes after lunch each day, the results were remarkable. Within 2 weeks, his afternoon energy crash disappeared. He found himself alert and engaged throughout the entire day, without needing that midday nap. The science backs this up too. Research shows that synchronized breathing while walking increases energy levels by activating what scientists call the second heart, the soleus muscles in your calves that help pump blood back up to your heart and brain. When these muscles work efficiently, your circulation improves, and your energy soars. So tomorrow, try taking a 10-minute breath walk. Focus on that 4-step inhale, 4-step exhale pattern. It may feel awkward at first, but soon it will become second nature, and your energy levels will thank you for it. Movement number 3. The chair rise, your metabolic activator. Now let's talk about a movement you probably do dozens of times every day without thinking about it. Standing up from a chair. But what if I told you that this simple action, when done correctly, could significantly boost your energy levels? The chair rise is one of the most underappreciated movements for energy production. Here's why it's so effective. Standing up from a seated position engages over 80 muscles simultaneously, including the largest muscle groups in your body, your quadriceps, glutes, and core. These large muscles contain the highest concentration of mitochondria, your cellular energy factories. When you activate these muscles properly, you're essentially turning up the dial on your body's energy production. It's like flipping the switch on thousands of tiny power plants all at once. But here's the problem: after years of sitting in soft chairs and couches, many of us have forgotten how to stand up efficiently. We use our arms to push up, we lean forward excessively, or we rock to gain momentum. These compensations bypass the very muscles that should be powering this movement. Here's how to do the chair rise correctly. Sit toward the edge of your chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Tighten your abdominal muscles. Hinge slightly at the hips so your nose is over your toes, and then push through your heels to stand up. The key is to minimize using your hands for assistance. As you stand, exhale fully, and as you sit back down, inhale deeply. Try doing 5 to 10 of these chair rises whenever you've been sitting for more than an hour. It takes less than a minute but provides an immediate energy boost by activating your largest energy-producing muscles and improving circulation throughout your body. Think of each proper chair rise as a mini workout for your mitochondria. Just like any cells, mitochondria respond to demand. When you challenge them, they become more efficient. This movement sends the message that your body needs energy, and your cellular powerhouses respond accordingly. Let me share a story that shows how powerful this simple movement can be. Martha, a 71-year-old grandmother, found herself constantly exhausted by mid-afternoon. Her doctor couldn't find anything medically wrong, but suggested she try incorporating more movement into her day. When Martha learned about the proper chair rise technique, she started doing 10 repetitions every hour. Within just 2 weeks, she noticed a dramatic change in her energy levels. Her afternoon fatigue diminished, and she found herself with enough energy to garden in the evening, something she hadn't done in years. The science supports this too. Research shows that brief, frequent movement breaks that engage large muscle groups can increase energy production by up to 25% compared to staying sedentary. That's a remarkable return on a very small investment of time and effort. So next time you stand up from your chair, don't just go through the motions. Be intentional. Engage those powerful leg and core muscles. Your energy levels will thank you. Movement number 4. The shoulder roll, your tension releaser. The fourth movement that can significantly boost your energy levels might seem almost too simple, but it's extraordinarily effective. The shoulder roll. This gentle movement targets an area where many of us store tension without even realizing it. Here's why this matters for your energy. Tension in your neck, shoulders, and upper back creates a constant energy drain on your system. Think of it like driving with your parking brake partially engaged. Your engine has to work harder just to maintain the same speed. When you hold tension in your shoulders, your nervous system remains partially in fight or flight mode, even when you're at rest. This state requires energy, a lot of it. By regularly releasing this tension through proper shoulder rolls, you're freeing up energy that can be used elsewhere in your body. Here's how to do it correctly. Sit or stand with your spine straight. Drop your arms at your sides and relax completely. Slowly lift both shoulders up toward your ears. Then roll them back, down, and forward in a smooth, circular motion. Do this 5 times. Then reverse the direction for another 5 rotations. The key is to move slowly and deliberately, focusing on the sensation of release with each rotation. For maximum benefit, pair this movement with deep breathing. Inhale as your shoulders go up. Exhale as they roll back and down. This combination signals your nervous system to shift from the energy-consuming, fight or flight, state to the energy-conserving, rest and digest mode. Try doing shoulder rolls whenever you notice yourself feeling tense or low on energy, perhaps during a mid-afternoon slump, after focusing on a task for a long time, or even while watching TV. It takes just 30 seconds but can provide an immediate energy boost by stopping the constant drain that tension creates. Let me share a quick story that illustrates the power of this simple movement. James, a 65-year-old former office worker, had struggled with chronic fatigue for years after retirement. He tried everything from supplements to elaborate exercise routines, but nothing seemed to help. When he learned about the connection between shoulder tension and energy drain, he started doing shoulder rolls every hour. The results surprised even his doctor. His energy levels improved dramatically within just days. It turned out he had been carrying years of work-related tension in his shoulders, creating a constant energy drain he never knew existed. The science is clear on this too. Studies show that chronic muscle tension can increase cortisol levels and decrease energy production at the cellular level. By regularly releasing this tension, you're not just feeling more comfortable, you're literally freeing up energy resources in your body. So next time you feel your energy dipping, take 30 seconds for some proper shoulder rolls. It's a tiny investment that pays big dividends for your vitality and well-being. Movement number 5. The hip opener, your mobility restorer. The fifth movement that can dramatically increase your energy after 60 is the hip opener. This movement targets an area that becomes increasingly restricted as we age, yet plays a crucial role in our overall energy levels. Here's something most people don't realize. Your hip joints are surrounded by some of the largest muscles in your body, and they're central to almost every movement you make. When these muscles become tight and the joints lose mobility, your body has to compensate by using more energy for basic movements. It's like trying to drive a car with misaligned wheels. You can still get where you're going, but it takes more fuel. The hip opener works by releasing tension in these large muscle groups and restoring proper mobility to the joints. This not only makes movement more efficient but also improves circulation to your lower extremities, which helps deliver more oxygen and nutrients to all your cells. Here's how to do it properly. Stand behind a sturdy chair, holding the back for support. Lift your right knee up toward your chest. Then open it to the side while keeping your back straight. Make a gentle circular motion with your knee 5 times. Then reverse the direction. Lower your right leg and repeat with your left leg. The movement should be slow, controlled, and comfortable, never forcing beyond your natural range of motion. For those who find standing difficult, this can also be done sitting on the edge of a chair or even lying on your back in bed. Aim to do this movement at least once daily, perhaps in the morning after your stretching routine or before a walk. You might be surprised at how something so gentle can have such a profound impact on your energy levels. Let me share a story that demonstrates just how powerful this simple movement can be. There's a woman named Carol, 68 years old, who had gradually given up many activities she loved because they left her exhausted. Walking through museums, shopping with friends, even gentle gardening, all seemed to drain her energy too quickly. When Carol started incorporating the hip opener into her daily routine, she noticed something remarkable. Activities that once tired her out became manageable again. By restoring mobility to her hips, she had dramatically improved her body's mechanical efficiency, requiring less energy for everyday movements. The science supports this too. Research shows that hip mobility exercises can improve gait efficiency by up to 15%, meaning your body uses less energy to travel the same distance. For older adults, this energy conservation can make the difference between enjoying an active day and needing to rest after minimal activity. So tomorrow, give the hip opener a try. Pay attention to how your body feels afterward. Many people report an immediate sense of lightness and increased energy. This small investment of time could be the key to reclaiming activities you thought were beyond your energy capacity. Movement number 6. The hand flex, your circulation enhancer. The sixth movement is one you might never associate with energy, but it has remarkable effects on your vitality. The hand flex. This simple movement focuses on your hands and wrists, areas we often overlook in our quest for more energy. Here's why the hand flex is so powerful. Your hands contain an intricate network of blood vessels, nerves, and acupressure points that connect to virtually every part of your body. By properly stimulating these areas, you can improve circulation throughout your entire system, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to your cells and boosting energy production. Think of your hands as accessible control panels for your body's energy systems. In both traditional Chinese medicine and modern physiology, the hands are recognized as powerful points of influence for overall well-being and energy flow. Here's how to do the hand flex correctly. Start by extending your arms in front of you, palms facing down. Spread your fingers wide, then make tight fists, squeezing for 3 seconds. Release and spread your fingers again. Next, rotate your wrists in circles, 5 times in each direction. Finally, gently pull each finger, starting with your thumb, giving a slight stretch to each joint. The entire sequence takes less than a minute, but it stimulates circulation, releases accumulated tension, and activates energy meridians throughout your upper body. For maximum benefit, try doing this movement whenever your energy feels low or your hands feel stiff, perhaps first thing in the morning, after using a computer, or whenever you've been inactive for a while. Let me share a fascinating story that shows the unexpected power of this simple movement. There's a man named Richard, 72 years old, who had been dealing with persistent afternoon fatigue. Despite trying various solutions, nothing seemed to help. When he learned about the hand flex and started doing it several times throughout the day, particularly when he felt his energy dropping, he experienced a noticeable improvement. What surprised him most was how such a small movement could create such a significant change in his overall energy. The science behind this is compelling. Studies have shown that hand exercises increase circulation not just to the extremities but throughout the entire cardiovascular system. This improved circulation means more efficient delivery of oxygen, the primary fuel for energy production, to all your cells. Additionally, stimulating the nerve endings in your hands sends activating signals to your brain, which can help overcome feelings of fatigue. So next time you feel your energy flagging, take 60 seconds to do the hand flex. It's a simple movement that you can do anywhere, while watching TV, sitting in a waiting room, or even during a conversation, and it could be just what your body needs to revitalize your energy levels. Movement number 7. The deep squat, your energy powerhouse. We've finally arrived at the 7th and most powerful movement for boosting your energy after 60, the deep squat. Now, before you worry, I'm not talking about gym-style squats with heavy weights. I'm referring to a natural, supported movement that humans have been doing for thousands of years. This movement is the ultimate energy booster because it engages nearly every major muscle group simultaneously, dramatically increases circulation, and stimulates your body's natural energy production systems like nothing else. It's the closest thing we have to a reset button for your energy levels. Here's why the deep squat is so effective. When you perform this movement correctly, you're activating the largest muscles in your body, which contain the highest concentration of mitochondria, your cellular energy factories. You're also compressing and releasing your digestive organs, which improves function and releases energy. Additionally, you're creating a pumping action that enhances circulation throughout your entire system. Now, here's how to do it safely and effectively. Stand facing a sturdy counter or the back of a solid chair. Place your feet shoulder-width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. Hold onto the support and slowly lower yourself as far as is comfortable, keeping your heels on the floor. Hold for 3 seconds, then slowly rise back up. The key is to go only as low as feels right for your body. Even a quarter of the way down provides benefits. For those with knee concerns, a modified version can be done using a higher support, going down less deeply, or even performing the movement while sitting on the edge of a chair and partially standing up. Start with just 3 to 5 repetitions once or twice daily, perhaps in the morning and again in the afternoon when energy typically dips. As you become more comfortable, you can gradually increase to 8 to 10 repetitions. Let me share an inspiring story about the power of this movement. There's a woman named Dorothy, 75 years old, who had resigned herself to a life of limited energy and afternoon naps. When she learned about the deep squat and started incorporating just a few repetitions into her morning routine, she noticed something remarkable. her energy lasted longer throughout the day. Within weeks, she had doubled the number of squats and found herself with enough energy to take up gardening again, an activity she had abandoned years ago because it was too tiring. The science behind this is compelling. Research shows that brief, functional movements that engage multiple large muscle groups can increase energy production at the cellular level for up to 24 hours afterward. That's a remarkable return on a very small investment of time and effort. So tomorrow, try adding a few supported deep squats to your routine. Start where you are, respect your body's limits, and notice how your energy levels respond. This powerful movement could be the key to unlocking those 10 extra years of energy I promised at the beginning of this video. Bringing it all together, your energy transformation plan. Congratulations, my friend, you've made it to the end of our journey. And now you hold the secrets to revitalizing your energy levels after 60. We've explored 7 powerful movements that can transform how you feel every day. 1. The morning stretch, your energy awakener. 2. The breath walk, your natural energy booster. 3. The chair rise, your metabolic activator. 4. The shoulder roll, your tension releaser. 5. The hip opener, your mobility restorer. 6. The hand flex, your circulation enhancer. 7. The deep squat, your energy powerhouse. Each of these movements works with your body's natural systems to increase energy production, improve circulation, and help you feel more alive and vibrant every day. But here's the thing, knowledge is just the beginning. The real change happens when you act. So let me ask you this. What's one movement you'll commit to trying today? Will you start with the simple morning stretch? Maybe the hand flex feels most accessible, or perhaps you're ready to try the powerful deep squat? Whatever you choose, remember this: that first movement is the key to unlocking a more energetic, vibrant you. And here's something important to keep in mind: it's never too late to reclaim your energy. Your body is designed to respond to movement at any age. By incorporating these 7 movements into your daily life, you're making an investment in your independence, your joy, and your ability to fully engage with the people and activities you love. So here's a little inspiration for you. Every time you choose to move, every time you take a moment to stretch, flex, or breathe intentionally, you're making a powerful statement. You're saying, I'm not slowing down, I'm just getting started. Now I have a challenge for you. Share this video with someone you care about. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, or someone who's been struggling with low energy. Together, we can spread this message and help others stay vibrant, active, and full of life too. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tips, advice, and inspiration to help you live your best life at any age. And before you go, drop a comment below and tell me which of these 7 movements you're most excited to try. I'd love to hear your thoughts. They inspire me and might just inspire someone else too. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, your energy is your greatest asset. Nurture it well, and it will carry you through every adventure, every relationship, and every moment that truly matters. Until next time, my friend, stay energized, stay active, and always keep moving forward. You've got this, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way.